Hello all and welcome back. You are with Ruckus for another World of Tanks Blitz gameplay walkthrough. Today it's going to be something a little bit different. I am currently working on a new tank review system for Season 2, the first of which will hopefully be out within a week and feature the Tier 4 Panzerkampfwagen 38T. If I can come up with a workable system, I intend on doing a review of all of that new German heavy line from the Panzerkampfwagen up to the Morse. But in the meantime, I've got the first of a new series of videos I'm titling Hold My Beer, I've Got This. These are games that went so well that I feel they deserve a video all to themselves. The premiere of this series stars the mighty E75 German Tier 9 heavy tank. It's a vehicle I thoroughly enjoy playing, and I've only just sold it to fund my latest Tier 10 purchase, the E100 that follows it. The key strengths of the E75 are its excellent frontal armour and powerful cannon. It's also a decent rammer if you can get up to speed. It weighs 86 tonnes. Weaknesses include poor mobility, even with the top engine it's not particularly fast, a long reload time, and an annoying habit shared by most German vehicles of catching fire really easily. Okay, this match took place on Rockfield. I'm in a platoon with Light 1988 in his M103. We are top tier, it's a tier 9 match, and our team is lucky enough to have an extra tier 9, which should help theoretically. This is my preferred starting side on Rockfield. I find the high ground up here on the right offers a much stronger position on this side, defensively at least to start with, than the opposite side. It can be countered if the enemy has some decent medium drivers that can rush up to this bunker, which is just to my left now. If they can get hull down behind the concrete there, it's quite effective. If they've got a strong turret, they can put fire on you in these positions, and it's hard to dig them out. But that's not going to be the case this game. We've got some early pushes down in the valley, and a brief scout here reveals the enemy E75, who we both managed to land a shot on, so that's a good start. No rush to deal with the valley just yet. We've got guys down there. They're not going to get much further for the time being, but you can see me checking. Definitely want to keep an eye on that situation. Poorly fired shot there on the IS. He was behind cover by the time I got one away, and my previous shot had dipped under his tracks. A third miss, very frustrating. Had enough of this position. I take a shot as I crest that hill. That would have been the Jag Tiger at the back. But now I'm safe in this depression, and that's bad news for the Tiger 2. Get the body angled. He bounces off the hull. That shot misses. He gets a very lucky one into my turret somewhere before I finish him off. Their E75 is now isolated, and it's just a matter of time before he goes down. Kill number 2. Now on the high ground, our IS-8 and Light are taking some return fire. That T-34 does have the biggest Tier 8 gun for a heavy, the most powerful at around 250mm penetration. They've also got the Jag Tiger on that far hill sitting pretty up there. No one's ever been able to land a shot in him just yet. You'd think with him being that exposed he'd be able to take some fire, but does have decent armour in certain spots. At least the superstructure above. That was a bad shot into the upper plate. Down goes Light. E75 managed to pick him off without getting spotted, so he must be behind those bushes. Starting to run out of backup. That IS8 is doing a good job. T34 now down to a one-shot kill. Snapshot takes out the E75. I was lucky. Repair the gun. IS has come up. It would have been better if he had stayed down with this Jag Panther, but he should be able to hold those guys up, you would think. Jag Panther will bounce all day off the angled upper plate of an E75. And in the time it's taken me to kill this guy, that IS has managed to get himself killed. All he had to do was sit in the valley and keep them held up, but down he goes. Just me and the IS-8 now. The Jag Tiger is looking at me now, which allows the IS-8 to get an important hit onto his side. Everyone returns fire at him and takes him out of the game, but that allows me to shoot the lower plate of that Jag Tiger, turning him into a one-shot kill. IS has the health. He's correct in charging forward, taking the shot. That was unlucky that didn't penetrate. And this is a hairy situation. I could fire at the IS, but that would mean those vultures above would be free to leap over the hill there and get a shot off, so hold fire on the IS. He's not particularly a threat with that gun if I keep my front at him. Jag Tiger lands a shot there. I'm starting to get stressed out here. Just looking around, trying to view too much of the map at once and misfire there. Didn't even press the fire button, I was just looking around. Lucky to bounce 2 shots off the front. You can see they're waiting for me to waste a shot on someone. The next person to show themselves will die though. T-34's had enough. He bounces off the engine deck. Jag Tiger was repositioning as that happened, so he couldn't rush forward to take advantage. IS gets one inside the turret. Take out the Jag Tiger. And now it's a tier 9 versus a tier 7, but only 20 seconds remaining on the clock. I need to keep my friend to this IS. He does know he has to get around me to land a shot. 10 seconds left. He wants my side. In the end he goes for the commander's hatch. I duck under it luckily. And with 1 second left on the clock, get the 7th kill. A whole bunch of medals there for that one. The Mastery, Steel Wall, Sniper, and the Razanize medal for 7 kills. I have got a bunch of those before, but that is the first tier 9 and the highest Razanize I've ever got. 17 from 22 shots fired, 54,000 credits, and as near as matters 5,000 XP with the ×2 multiplier. And that was definitely the highest XP game in my E75. And so concludes the first of my Hold My Beer series. Hope you enjoyed it. My heart was racing by the end of that one. Games like that do not happen too often, and it was just lucky that I happened to be recording that one at that time. So thanks for watching guys. I look forward to bringing you the next one. Stay tuned.